You don't ever feel pain before? The kind of pain we they talk about, not be the one where we say you just use your leg or your hand hit something and it can't pain you. Now pain where they come out from inside because of something where don't happen to you or something where they happen to you now. You get one man, he say he want build house, he come buy land. As he buy land, start to build the house. Before you know it, some people just come, they start to scatter the house. This now they get the land. See wahala. The man come they talk, say, which kind of problem be this one? Then somebody just tell and say, this your own a small one. No. Person don't even pack enter a house before. Another person come, so now they get the house. They just come with police, begin to throw away their property from outside. They say the land where they build their house, now they get that. So you see, say problem. Some people go bring problem, can't give person. Some of them are the one way they inside our body. Sometimes na sickness. Some sickness they person, he go no say they sick. He don't go hospital, go different place. But they go do different tests, they not go know what they do, what they cause this person, they make the person they sick. But the person they die, they go. Why others, they know say this is not the sickness, but no cure. Some they not get money to take cure that sickness. They treat the sickness. So we see say problem there. Another one again at old age. When somebody old, you go see say place where they waka, they go, they calm down before. When they say me climb upstairs, I go be like they put heavy rock for that person leg. So we see say problem really there for different parts of this earth. But see what the Bible talk about even humans as a whole. Make we read the book of Romans. Romans, we want read chapter 8, verse 22. Make we see what the Bible talk about humans as a whole. Romans chapter 8, verse 22. It says, for we know that all creation keeps on groaning together and being in pain together until now. All creation, everybody, that they groan, that they in pain, different pains, like the one we just mentioned now. Humans, they feel pain well. But now, who will save us from this pain, the different problem we will get? We people they face, we humans they face. Jehovah will really feel save us. But we can't wonder, Jehovah feel save us. Yes, Jehovah feel save us. When we look at the things where Jehovah don't do before, the kind of people where Jehovah don't save before, we really feel trust, say, Jehovah feel save us from our problem. We know about Noah's story. When Noah lived for this earth at that time, the Bible say the heart of every man now badness all the time, never full human's heart. But Jehovah destroyed the world of wickedness at that time, and he saved Noah. What about Hezekiah? You still remember the story of Hezekiah? When Hezekiah thinks say their own don't finish, when Assyria come surround them, they say their own don't finish. What thing happen? Jehovah used one angel to destroy all those Assyrian soldiers. What about for Jesus Christ's time? The woman with the flow of blood and sickness, then they worry that woman. The woman don't spend everything where she gets to take find cure, they find sickness, they find cure for her sickness. But what didn't happen? Jehovah, he saved that woman through Jesus Christ. But we could take time to talk about some group of people where Jehovah still saved. These people, they lived during the time of the Israelites. And they call them the Gibeonites. I know soon I don't know them now, the Gibeonites. But we can connect Jehovah and the Gibeonites so that Jehovah can save the Gibeonites. Well, look how Jehovah they introduced the Gibeonites before. We want to read the book of Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy chapter 7. We go read verse 1. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 1. That place says, when Jehovah your God bring you into the land you are about to enter and take possession of, you will also clear away populous nations from before you. The Hittites, the Gergesites, the Amorites, the Canaanites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites. 7 nations more populous and mightier than you are. You see, this place talk about the Hivites. And this Hivite, now they be a Gibeon. So now the Gibeon, and they stay for the now they occupy the land of Hivites. So we see how these Gibeonites, they can't connect with Jehovah. But now, Jehovah say, make the nation of Israel, they destroy these people. But the Gibeonite know say, if they stand with Jehovah, with the Israelites, they not go reach anything at all. So, they can't do something. They know say, Jehovah fit help them. See what thing this Gibeonite can't do. Well, we'll go read the book of Joshua. Joshua chapter 9. We'll go read them from verse 3 to 15. We not go read them, but we'll just look. The things will happen for there. Joshua chapter 9. We will read verses 3 to 15. Well, these Gibeonites, they know say if they come fight the Israelites, they no go fit stand at all. So what thing they do? They can't trick Joshua and the Israelites. They can't talk. So if you look verse 3, for that Joshua chapter 9, from verse 3, it says, the inhabitants of Gibeon also heard what Joshua had done to Jericho and Ai. So they acted shrewdly and put provisions into worn-out skin on their donkeys, along with worn-out wineskins that had burst and had been mended. So if you look the picture now, the first picture, you look the picture, you see that the Gibeonites be those people. You see, when they come tell Joshua, say, they come from far place, so all their gallons, it don't burst. They carry dry bread come. Because, what do you mean that they do all this one? They want to trick Joshua. They want to make the Israelites make peace with them. Then make and they talk, say, this is your cloth, they wear come in a new one when they started the journey. But waiting happen, the cloth don't tear. Finish. They still talk, say, this their bread. The bread na fresh bread, though. But you see now, when they reach here, the bread don't dry. Finish. This their trick, this thing where they do, it work. Just look verse 15 and see whether this thing where they do, it work. That place say, so Joshua made peace with them and made a covenant with them to let them live. And that is what the chieftains of the assembly swore to them in an oath. So you see, say their trick when they do to come make peace with Joshua, to come make peace with Jehovah, it really work. Because they know, say, if they stand before Jehovah, they stand before the Israelites, they not go feel it. But where their trust for Jehovah can really come. Well, just move to chapter 10 of that Joshua. Chapter 10, we go read from verse 1 to 14. The same thing, we'll just read and finish, but we'll just look the gist from inside, the story from inside. You see, for verse 1, you see, say, the king of Adonizedek of Jerusalem, the king of Jerusalem, he can see, say, Joshua don't capture Ai. He don't destroy that place. And he sees, say, Jericho too does still fall. And he can still learn, say, Gibeon don't go make peace with the Israelites. See what he can talk for verse 2. He was greatly alarmed. You see, this man, this king of Jerusalem, the verse where because Gibeon was a great city, like one of the royal cities. It was greater than Ai, and all its kings were warriors. So, this king of Jerusalem no say Gibeon, all the men na warriors. So why they can't go make peace with the Israelites? So with that, it didn't verse and where he can't call other 5 kings. He said they want go really kill, destroy Gibeonite, finish. But the Gibeonites, waiting they do when they hear say this king, these 5 kings, one come meet them, one come follow them fight. Now there they show their trust for Jehovah. Just look verse 6. See what in verse 6, the Gibeonites, what did they do? Then the men of Gibeon sent words to Joshua at the camp of Giga. Do not forsake your servants. Come quickly, rescue us and help us. All the kings of the Amorite from the mountainous region have gathered against us. Who the Gibeonites they cry for help to here? At Jehovah. They say, may they come, may Jehovah come, make he come help them. Jehovah really answered them. Well, if you look the second picture, we see say, something whenever happened before. It happened that day. Jehovah listening to man's voice when Joshua say make the sun not set at all, make the sun stand for where they. And there Jehovah destroyed those 5 kings. So what will be the thing we will learn from this Gibeon story? Well, if you look what the Gibeonites do, they really trust Jehovah. One thing they talk say, then hear waiting Jehovah, waiting Joshua don't do to Egypt, waiting he don't do to Jericho. You see, they hear those things. So we ourselves, waiting we need to do, we need to learn more about Jehovah. And you see, say the Gibeonites, they constantly come meet Joshua. They come meet those people, come meet the Israelites, just to make peace with them. Now, what about we ourselves? The Gibeonites make peace with Jehovah. They know they serve Jehovah, but they can't make peace with Jehovah. They can't make peace with the Israelites. But what about we ourselves? If we make peace with Jehovah, our communication, our relationship with Jehovah, IB. What about our brothers? Our relationship with them, they shake? Well, if we really want to make Jehovah really save us, it go good, make our relationship with Jehovah they very strong. Well. And this Gibeonites, they talk, say, they hear waiting the Israelites, waiting Joshua don't do to Egypt. So what about we? We feel learn more things about Jehovah. No, we not just stop for the ones where we know before. But we learn new things about Jehovah's qualities. When we learn those new things about Jehovah, then our relationship, our closeness with Jehovah goes strong well. And we go see get closeness with Jehovah people. Well, another person where Jehovah used in saving power to show are the person of Peter. Well, we could see how Jehovah they save Peter. This time we will read the book of Acts. We want to take the book of Acts, chapter 12. We go look from verse 1 to 11. You know, as we do one before, we'll not just read everything finished, but we'll go look the story where the inside, how it be. We see, say, from verse 1, Herod, 90 ruled that time. He can't mistreat the Christian, they mistreat the congregation. But something sad happened for verse 2. For verse 2, it talks, he put James, the brother of John, to death by the sword. So you see, say, Herod killed James. This narrative, something will really make the congregation at that time can't really be sad. Herod constantly say this thing when he do, the Jews like him well, because he want to make the Jewish people like him himself. He constantly say as he killed James, yes, so these people like him well. What he can't do? From verse 3, he say he can't put Peter, he can't arrest Peter, put him for prison. He put Peter for prison because he want to keep Peter. So he can't put Peter for prison. As he put Peter for prison, he knows say prison not be just where you could just put the apostles. As he put them, then you could just throw away. No. Because if you look for Acts chapter 5, verse 17 to 20, we see say the Sadducees, the Pharisees, they first capture some of the apostles, put them for prison, but they later free. So Herod, if you don't hear this story, so he can't really take extra precaution. He can't employ guard, 16 guards. They run shift, morning and night. They run shift, and he put them 4-4, so that they're not going to say, okay, one can't tire or one come out. Then make Peter can't run. No, and he can't say, okay, that one not still issue. He can't see chain Peter, put him in between guard. How Peter want to escape? Make it see for you today. And that one, he do just to keep Peter. But something surprising happened. If you look verse 7, just look at the picture. Look the picture, and as they look verse 7, see what happened. For verse 7, they go look the picture. Peter they sleep in the night. And the next day, they won't really keep Peter. Peter they sleep. But as they sleep, what happened? One angel just appeared. Light shine for the cell. Then he wake Peter. Get up. It clear say the soldiers not see, those soldiers with the guide, they not see what they happen. They not see the angel. They not even know what they happen at all. The angel wake Peter, get up. Peter get up. As Peter stand up, what happen? The chain with their hand, it fall for ground. Bah.
Now tell Peter, say, wear your shoe. Peter, he wear a shoe. He tell Peter, say, wear your cloth. Peter, he wear a cloth. He say, follow me. Peter, they follow. Peter don't know what they happen. No. Peter, they follow and they go. Until Peter can't come out for the place. Now so Peter, they save. He not really touch your heart. How Jehovah, they save Peter. When he thinks he don't finish. But what we feel learn from this Peter story as Jehovah, they save Peter. Well, look verse 5 of that Acts chapter 12, verse 5. That place say, so Peter was being kept in the prison, but the congregation was intensely praying to God for him. You see, for verse 2, the King James, death come, na problem. But they not to say, they don't King James, pray and they walk again. Why they go? Why would they pray? Why they, as a King James, so you just say prayer go walk again. They not do like that. They pray. The Bible say they pray intensely. They pray with force. So prayer now something we will not go take place. Make we pray for our brothers. We know so many of our brothers that they pass through difficult times. Someday now sickness be the problem. It good make we pray to Jehovah. Make Jehovah help them. If we cope with the sickness at this time before God's kingdom come, we go remove all sickness permanently. Someday, now marriage problem. It go good, make we pray. Make Jehovah help them so that as the husband and wife, they apply within the counsel of the Bible, they go feel make their marriage work well. Someday, na economic problem, hardship day. It good make we pray to Jehovah. We not go to say, problem day, this world, don't down. Just say Jehovah, they hear prayer. No. Make we really pray to Jehovah. And Jehovah will really answer our prayer. Just as this congregation, they pray for Peter. What about Peter himself? He get anything we will feel learn from Peter himself? Just look verse 9. Verse 9 say, and he went out and kept following him, but he did not know that what was happening through the angel was real. In fact, he thought he was seeing a vision. You see, Peter don't know what they happen. Don't understand what they happen. But Peter, they follow him. The angel say, get up. Peter, get up. The angel say, wear your shoe. He wear his shoe. The angel say, wear your cloth. He wear his cloth. Peter, they follow him. So, we ourselves, when the organization tell us, say, now so we go do them now. Now, this one, the direction now. We go say, no, until I understand, finish. This thing, I not to understand, until I understand, finish, I go follow. If Peter did there, they argue with the angel, say, where I go wear my shoe? You think, say, money not go reach, the soldiers go come see, say, the angel and Peter, they quarrel for there. But Peter obey. So it good make we they obey the organization. Now, the organization, Jehovah want you stay save us. So when we obey, not going to argue until I understand everything finished before I go follow. So we learn from that, Peter hand. So we see say Jehovah don't really arrange for front to save his servant at once. All his servants, Jehovah don't arrange, say go save them at once for front. And who will be the person when go use? He go use Jesus Christ. And the meaning of Jesus Christ means say Jehovah is salvation. It really fit and well. Jehovah wants make we get confidence for Jesus. And he really show and say, yes, so I want to make we get confidence for Jesus. And when Jesus Christ is there for this earth, he really shows, say, yes, so we feel get confidence for and say, he go really save us. You know, when he there for this earth at that time, when they arrest John the Baptist come tell us, the disciples say, may they go meet Jesus Christ. May they ask and say, you sure say now you go save us or another person they come? See what Jesus Christ tell them. The book of John, Matthew. Make we read Matthew. Matthew chapter 11. We go read verse 4 to 6. Matthew 11, verse 4 to 6. He say, in reply, now what Jesus Christ tell his disciples when John sent come on. He said, in reply, Jesus said to them, go and report to John what you are hearing and seeing. The blind are now seeing, and the lame are walking. The lepers are being cleansed, and the deaf are hearing, and the dead are being raised up, and the poor are being told the good news. Happy is the one who finds no cause of stumbling in me. So we no go dey fear say Jesus Christ go fit save us. Jesus Christ go fit save us because Jehovah really don't give am the power make it dey save us. We see, for Jesus Christ to fit really save us well, we need to do something. We know the Gibeonites and Peter, who we just talked about just now, they do something before Jehovah saved them. The Gibeonites make good relationship with Jehovah and the people. Peter listening to instruction. So what about we? If we want make Jehovah, make Jesus Christ really save us, wetin we fit do? Wetin we need to do? Well, see what in the Bible tell us to do. The book of John, chapter 3, verse 36. John chapter 3, verse 36. There we go see wetin we ourselves need to do to be saved. John 3:36 say, the one who exercises faith in the Son has everlasting life. The one who disobeys the Son will not see life, but the wrath of God remains upon him. You see, this place is talk about exercise faith. We need to exercise, we need to put faith. When we talk, say, exercise faith, it means action. We need to shake body, do something. It just be like somebody want give you gifts. Before that gift could be your own, you need to stretch your hands to collect that gift. Then you think that gift your own. So the same thing. For us, to Jesus Christ to save us, we need to do action. We need to shake body. We need to do something. So what be the something where we need to do? This place say we need to put faith in Jesus Christ. If we therefore we never dedicate our life, never they study Bible with Jehovah's Witnesses, it go good. Make we continue to learn more about Jehovah. Talk to one of Jehovah's Witnesses. Them, they go really teach you well about Jehovah. And there, you go do something, Jehovah go save you. And what about we don't learn about Jehovah? Would it be some of the things we need to do to show say we exercise faith, we put effort so that Jesus go fit save us? Our character. The kind of things we would do before. We need to change them, make they in line with waiting Jehovah they teach us from the Bible. If say our mouth and also lie with they talk, things where they come up from our mouth, a person go say, I see this person. If you tell you say on Sunday with them, maybe you check well though. If you tell you good morning, maybe you check your time well too. We need to try to improve our life so that we not go to lie again. What about if we know they see somebody something, maybe we remove eye? In the sense that when we reach there, something must miss. Now we take something, we pick, we thief thing, something. It good make we hate stealing because Jehovah hates stealing. What about sex matter we not good for God eye? The Bible tell us say not only married people, now God really approve for that. But if we talk say I don't big now, no, not be say you big now make you qualify. No, Jehovah wants make we really respect that. So we not go talk say we would do sex matter, we're not clean for God's eyes. We see say our ransomer Jesus Christ go soon remove everything, every wicked thing from this very earth. And Jehovah go soon use them to save humans here on earth. Just as Jehovah saved people in the past, we go really trust say Jehovah himself, he go save us in the future.
We're very happy to welcome all of you to our Watchtower study for this week. And for us to start, we would like to sing song number 107. The title of the song now, They Show Love Like Jehovah. And now from 1 John chapter 4, verse 19. Now for Brigham. Now song number 107. Our Watchtower study for this week now from study article number 45, where the title now, Make una continue to show each other love we know they fail. And now from Zechariah chapter 7, verse 9, now for Brigham, we talk say, they show each other love we know they fail, and they pity for each other. Now this Bible verse, we form the subject of our Watchtower study, help us to see one very important character we all of us need. And what to be that character? To show love we know they feel. So what we go discuss for our Watchtower study for today? We'll consider two key points. One, what do it mean to show love we know they fail. Wetin we fit learn from the Bible book of Ruth about this fine character? We will consider example of Ruth, example of Naomi, and example of Boaz. You know, when somebody asks us to do something and he not tell us the reason why we dey do that thing, sometimes it dey very hard for us to want do that thing. But when the person can explain the reason, then we go dey motivated to want do am. Paragraph 1 and 2 for our Watchtower study article mention 3 reasons why we supposed to show this love we no dey fail. Wetin be the 3 reasons? Well, the very first one be say, when we show this love we no dey fail, we go get favor and good name, not only with God, but with men. The second reason be say, we go benefit ourselves. Now we go gain. And then the third reason be say, Jehovah don arrange many fine things for us for future, and he can still add everlasting life join am. So with these good reasons, we see say e good make we, show this fine quality of love we no dey fail. But for us to fit show this love, e good make we know who we suppose show this kind love to. Well, this one lead us to the next small topic we dey there. And for last week, when we dey discuss about Jehovah, how into they display this quality, we remember say we talk say Jehovah dey show love we no dey fail to people wey love am and to people wey dey worship am. So we too, we go like copy Jehovah. Na people wey love Jehovah and wey dey worship am, na them now we go show this love we no dey fail. And who be these people? They be our brothers and sisters. But may we see wetin the book of Mark chapter 10 verse 29 and 30 tell us about how deep this type of love supposed be. Mark chapter 10, we would like to read verse 29 and 30. It talks say, Jesus talks say, true, I dey tell una say anybody wey don leave house or brothers or sisters or mama or papa or children or land because of me and because of the good news. Anybody will leave papa or mama or children or land because of me and because of the good news. I would like to take that verse again. Jesus Christ talks say, true, I dey tell una say nobody wey don leave house or brothers or sisters or mama or papa or children or land because of me and because of the good news, we no go get past 100 times now. He go get plenty house, he go get brothers and sisters, plenty mama, plenty children, plenty land, and plenty persecution. And for the new world where they come, life will no go end. Like we see from this Bible verse we read, it helps us to see the extent to which that person showed this kind love we know they feel. He leave house, he leave brothers and sisters. Why? Because he loved Jesus and Jehovah, and because he loved his brothers. And what will be the reward where the verse talk for verse 30? He say he go get 100 times now. He go get plenty house, brothers and sisters, and in the future, he go get everlasting life. So for us to really understand this love we talk about, love we not they ever fail, paragraph 6 and 7 of our Watchtower use one fine illustration to explain am. For that paragraph, he talk about one man where they work for one company, and he don't work for that company for many years. And this man, they do work well. But you see, the owners of this company where this man they work with, he never see them once. But in spite of that, he still they do work well. But many times when the company go give instruction or give direction, this man he go follow him, even though he not agree with the direction, he go just follow him. But what be the reason we make him they follow him? Now because if he not follow him, if he lose the job. So the reason why they follow him is because he need the money where the company they give him, so that go fit take care for a family. And if this man, if he get another opportunity to leave this company for a better company, this man go come out. Because he not really too like the company like that. But now because of the money where the company they give him, now he make him continue. Now if you compare this man where we just narrate, this experience where we narrate, if you compare him with love we know they feel, we go see say one major difference dey And for paragraph 7 and 8, it talk about the main difference between that man where they work hard and person where they show love, we know they feel. The reason and the main thing will be the difference there. Now the reason why the man they put body for the work. Well, like for that man, in they put body for the work because of the money we in need to care for a family. But for us as servants of Jehovah, wetin make us they serve Jehovah? Now because of wetin we go gain? No. Now because say we not get choice? No. The reason are because we love Jehovah from our hearts and we love our fellow brothers and sisters. It's just like David for Bible. We remember say during the time of David, Jonathan papa they pursue David from one place after another. And life can't tire David. But in spite of what Jonathan papa they do David, that will not stop David to show love we know they feel for Jonathan. In short, the way Jonathan and David take close and they did very, very close. So what make David show so much love for Jonathan? One, because Jonathan loved Jehovah. And because say Jonathan they worship Jehovah. And David get this strong love for Jonathan from his heart. So what we feel learn now from this example, we help us to see, say, this love we know they feel, now deep love. Now love we they very strong. If you notice, say, David himself, that love we show for Jonathan, he even continue to show, and even after Jonathan died, he still show to Jonathan picking. So now very strong love it be. So now may we see what we feel learn about love we know they feel from the book of Ruth. And this one take us to that small topic we did for paragraph 9. Now, for this small topic we will just enter now, we see say he talk about the book of Ruth and he mentioned about the story of Naomi. And this story is a very touching story. Naomi first day for the land of Israel, he and her husband and the 2 sons. But after some time, things can't change for Israel. To the extent say Naomi and her family, they decide to move, go the city of Moab. Now, in order to tell when they reach the city of Moab, Naomi lost her husband in death. Well, after some time, the 2 sons of Naomi, they come marry. But in order to tell again, after the sons they marry, the 2 of her sons, they can't die. So imagine the kind of feelings when Naomi go to get. Imagine how life would just stay tired Naomi. Well, because of what happened to her, Naomi come, happy at all. To the extent say, she even can't blame Jehovah for what happened. For the book of Ruth, chapter 1, verse 13, verse 20 and 21, see what Naomi talk about Jehovah. He said, now Jehovah they against me. Now the Almighty God, they caused the problem for me. Can you imagine? Well, how Jehovah can feel about the way Naomi take talk to Jehovah? Well, Jehovah not react based on the way she take talk. For the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 7, Jehovah knows say when somebody they face problem, he say that person fit act like person with a mad. Now so Ecclesiastes 7 verse 7 talk. So instead of Jehovah to concentrate on waiting Naomi talk, Jehovah think about ways where he go take help Naomi. And how Jehovah take help Naomi, he used Ruth to help her. And Ruth show Naomi this love we know they feel, deep love, and he also comfort Naomi. So what do we feel learn from this? We feel learn this. Say, love we know they feel go move us to help people where they face problem. So like Ruth they help Naomi when she they face problem. We too, our brothers and sisters for congregation, they face different problems. And we go need to really help them to feel cope when they face these problems. If you look for paragraph 12 there, you get one picture where they there. It mentioned about one practical thing we will fit do. If you look for that picture, you go see how that brother, he visit the other brother to get to know how things be. He hear say things not to go well. How things be? They listen to the brother they pour a heart to Ram. And as the brother pour a heart to Ram, he listen to Ram, what will be the next thing we supposed to do? Well, normally, after we don't listen to person finish, the person don't pour a heart to Ram, we don't understand the person's situation. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 17 tell us what we fit do. That scripture there talks say, person where they show favor to poor person, they borrow Jehovah something, and Jehovah go pay him back for what he do. So it's not just dey enough for us to just listen to person as he tell us the problem wey they face. But like that Bible verse talk, e say Jehovah go pay the person back for wetin he do. So that means say we need to do something. We need to do something to help the person. Well, for paragraph 13, we see something about the decision wey Ruth and Orpah take. A little difference dey for the two of them. For that paragraph, we notice say na two of them, na dem follow Naomi. Say they wan follow Naomi go because when Naomi don lose her husband, he don lose her two sons. So wetin she go come dey do for Moab now? She come decide say she wan go back to Israel again. So Orpah and Ruth, they come follow her. But at some point, if you look at the picture wey dey for that paragraph there, and if we get the hard copy now for the front, na that picture there. As soon as Naomi talk say, abeg make una dey go, make una no, I no wan use my problem take over una. Make una dey go. Na me get this problem. As soon as she mentioned that, Orpah immediately just start to dey go. Una see am for the picture there. She don already waka, she don even dey waka dey go. But look at Ruth. See the tears wey dey for her eye. He say, I no go fit leave you now. How I go leave you? Only you go come dey waka for the road, dey go like that? No, I no go leave you. I go stay with you. I go support you. I go provide you with comfort. So we see from that picture there, say Ruth, he no gree leave Naomi. And wetin be the reason why he no gree leave Naomi? Na because of love wey no dey fail. So wetin be the lesson wey we learn from this action of Ruth? We learn this. Say love wey no dey fail go make us do pass wetin person expect from us. So we fit ask ourselves for our congregation, e get people wey really dey in need? E get some of our brothers wey be say they face money problem, or wey dey face some kind serious health challenge? E get anything wey we fit do to help them? E good make we think about how we fit use love wey no dey fail to assist our brothers. But person fit talk say, well, I know say one brother dey our congregation, one sister wey dey pass through hardship, but me too, I dey also dey pass through hardship. So how I go fit help them now when me I no even fit help myself? Well, wetin Paul talk about the Macedonian brothers, now one thing wey fit help us in this kind of situation. We be say we dey face problem, and people for our congregation too also dey face problem. For 2 Corinthians chapter 8 verse 3, Paul mentioned about wetin these Macedonian brothers them do. He talk say they give everything wey they give, wey they get. He says they give everything wey they fit give. Yes, I go fit talk say they even give pass wetin them get. If you imagine that, say these people, they not too get to, but they still give even pass wetin they get. So even if say we not too get, and we see our brothers in need, love we know they feel go move us to won't give even pass wetin we get. How Jehovah go feel if we do that kind of thing? If we even give out of our wants? The book of Hebrews chapter 13 verse 16, where they mention there, tell us how Jehovah they feel. May we consider the book of Hebrews chapter 13 verse 16, where they for paragraph 14 there. It talks say, make una not forget to do good and they share with una get with other people, because this kind thing they really make God happy. You notice how the scripture they put them? He said make we share wetin we get, even if it's not small. We do say Jehovah go happy well when we do like this. So you get any other lesson we will feel learn from the story of Ruth and Naomi? Well, for paragraph 16 there, it help us to see say Naomi no tire to help. How we take know say Naomi not really tire to help? You remember say Ruth not tire to help. We remember say when Naomi tell Ruth say make it dey go, say make it not worry. You know, Ruth for easily fit talk say, well, not be my fault. At least I offer to help her. Now she talk say make her dey go back. But instead of that, Ruth not agree. Ruth say he must help Naomi. So Ruth not tire to help Naomi, even though say Naomi reject the help initially. So what do we learn from that? It help us to see say our brothers and sisters, sometimes when we offer to want help them, they feel not agree at times. They feel say, brother, no worry, I don't want bother you with my problem. Una too dey, una also dey struggle. So make una no worry. So initially, they feel won't reject our help. But what we go do when they do like that? We go just say, well, at least I help. Oh, the brother and I no agree, make I help. No, we don't want to do like that. Instead, we want to be like Roots. We want to look for other ways we will go still help our brothers. Make we not leave our brothers during that kind of time, difficult time. Because say when person they pass through hardship, some kind of time, not be everything where the person they talk, you go really feel understand waiting in the talk. For paragraph 18, it can't mention something where Naomi do. We really vex Ruth. What be that thing? It mentioned about that for the book of Ruth, chapter 1, for verse 21. Naomi talks say, my hand full when I dey comot, but Jehovah don't make me come back with empty hand. But if you wonder say, how this kind statement wey Naomi make, how e go take make Ruth vex? Well, if you don't affect Ruth in this way, maybe Ruth go dey on the think say, so upon all the thing why I do take support Naomi, ni come dey talk say in come a empty hand. Not be me follow am, leave the Moab, follow am come the nation of Israel. I be in feel say I not get any value for a eye, for am to come dey talk say in come back with empty hand. Well, this one for don't vex Ruth well, and if even make Ruth won't even abandon Naomi. But Ruth not do like that. He not allow wetin Naomi talk to make am vex or to make am stop to dey show love to Naomi. So we feel learn one big lesson from the way Ruth dey reacts. The lesson be say sometimes when we dey try help our brothers and sisters, they fit talk or say things wey be say e go be like say they no value wetin we dey talk. For example, maybe say a brother he get serious problem, maybe he get family member wey dey sick and they need about 500,000 to take pay the hospital bill. And then we get to know about it. And now we go there and say, brother, so sorry, we hear about the situation. I bet me manage this 10,000 where we get for now. And then the brother say, brother, now 500,000 I be the bill. He say, I know, but this not the 10,000 way I get. 10,000 not go reach anything. Anyway, we go still accept her. No wahala. Now, how you say that kind of statement go make us feel? Well, if they feel, say, so this money where I sweat with all my efforts, come give this brother. See the way the brother reacts. Well, now me make mistakes, say I bring money come. Well, we not go react like that. Instead, we go pray to Jehovah, make it help us, so that we go feel look for another way where we go feel still help the brother and to provide comfort and assistance to the brother. Remember, when person they pass through hardship, when person they pass through difficulties, if he talk or say things where he not really mean, so we will not take am personal. In short, later on in life, we go come see say that brother go even appreciate what we do. So that are not supposed to stop us from providing help and support. Now this one take us to paragraph 20. There mention another thing where we fit learn from the story of Ruth and Naomi. The lesson where we go fit learn from there be say, make we dey encourage people for the correct time. Remember, say this time when Naomi and Ruth don't already they nearly they feel down because of what Naomi talk. But Jehovah observe them and Jehovah come make arrangement for Boaz to provide encouragement to Ruth, because Ruth don't they expend herself, don't they do so many things to support Naomi. But how Boaz stay encourage Ruth? For Ruth chapter 2, verse 12 and verse 13, see what Boaz talk. Boaz talk say, make Jehovah bless you for what you don't do, and make you get complete blessing from Jehovah God of Israel, where you come meet to protect you with the wing. And if we see the picture for paragraph 12, you go see it fully describe exactly how Boaz stayed one. Boaz go meet her, say, my sister, you really they try. See the way they support Naomi. Jehovah go bless you for this thing where they do. See how Naomi mind can calm down. This word, very calm word, where Boaz give here, it really helped to encourage Naomi, make she not tired to the show love we know they feel. So how we fit take copy the fine example of Boaz today? Well, if you see the other picture we did here, we see say elders get very important role. You know, normally for congregation, now those wey be say they dey in need, and those wey dey be say they need help, now the 9 elders they usually they focus more on. But what about those wey be say they also they expend their energy to help others? Then those ones also need encouragement. Like you see for that picture, the brother meet that sister. Sister, you dey try well, oh. We dey always dey see the way you dey encourage brothers and sisters for congregation, the way you take dey help needy ones. Sister, Jehovah go bless you for the thing wey you dey do. Abeg, make you no give up. So elders wey do like this, give very fine encouragement to those wey dey try to show love wey no dey fail. When they do like that, they fulfill wetin dey for the book of Isaiah, chapter 32, verse 1 and 2. Abeg, may we read that portion of the Bible. Isaiah chapter 32, we go like read verse 1 and 2. Now for English, you go read them. That place talks say, "Look, a king will reign for righteousness, and princes will rule for justice, and each one will be like a hiding place from the wind, a place of concealment from the rainstorm, like storms of water in a waterless land, like the shadow of a massive crag in a parched land." So you see, say elders, na source of comfort when we be say things not too easy for us. So when they encourage those way they put body for showing love, we know they feel to other members for the congregation, then they go feel refreshed by the advice of the elders. Now we don't reach the last small topic we did for our Watchtower study for today. And that topic talks say which blessings people where they show love, we know they feel they get. Well, the story of Naomi and Ruth don't help us see say, apart from the words of encouragement where Boaz give to Ruth, Boaz still do another thing. They say he give them plenty food to support them. Now, how this special kindness we Boaz show to Ruth and by extension to Naomi, how this one take affect Naomi? Remember, Naomi before don't they complain about her lot in life. But for Ruth chapter 2 verse 20a, see what Naomi can talk about what Boaz do. He talks say, "Make Jehovah, we know they stop to show love, we know they feel for people where they are alive and people where don't die, bless them." We feel they wonder, not be Naomi, we initially talk say Jehovah leave her empty-handed, say na full into go Moab and he come back empty-handed. Black said she don't come change the way she they feel now. She say, "Make Jehovah, we know they stop to show love, we know they feel for people where they are alive and people where don't die, bless them." So Naomi feelings can't change because she don't see clearly say, now Jehovah and I really they support and through different means. He support them through roots, he support them through Boaz. He even provide them with sufficient food. So this one help us see say Jehovah, he they use us till they support our brothers. And when we support our brothers like this, it will really help them to see say Jehovah really love them. Because when they pass through hardship, they clearly they see Jehovah's hand for their life. If you even they tell them say Jehovah they support you, they not go really feel understand. But when we come to their head, when we show them love, we not go fail, then they go really understand say Jehovah love them from their hearts. So this story don't help us see something about Jehovah. And this thing about Jehovah where we don't learn, it is for the book of Psalm 136. We go like read verse 23 and verse 26. Psalm 136, we go like read verse 23 first. I go read that one for pidgin. Say, "He remember us when we dey sad, because he love no dey fail and they last forever." And verse 26, I go read them for English. "Give thanks to the God of heavens, for his loyal love endures forever." So this scripture help us see something about Jehovah. Say Jehovah loyal love, he no dey ever fail. Jehovah get strong love we no dey fail. Whether things hard o, whether we during those hard times we talk things we even make Jehovah feel bad, Jehovah no go stop to show us love we no dey fail. And we too, we want to try to copy Jehovah a good example to continue to dey show love to our brothers and sisters no matter how things bad reach. So make we now try to see how we go fit review the Watchtower we just finished now. We go like take the review questions to summarize all the things we don't learn. The first review question talks say, why servants of Jehovah for Bible time show love wey no dey fail? The reason, because them love Jehovah from their hearts and they love those wey love Jehovah and they worship am. The second question, how we fit dey show love wey no dey fail like Boaz and Ruth? Well, na two ways we don learn. One, make we dey show love to our brothers and sisters and dey use all our hearts to help them when they dey face problem. The second one be say, make we dey try to encourage those wey dey try their best to show love to our brothers, especially when they dey in problems. The third question, third review question talk say, how we dey gain when we dey show love wey no dey fail? Remember wetin we discuss, say Jehovah dey happy with us when we dey show love wey no dey fail, and he go bless us pass the way wey we ever expect. And then for the new world, Jehovah go give us many fine things and he go come add everlasting life join am. So now so we take come to the end of our Watchtower study today. So for us to conclude am now, we go like to sing song number 130. And the title of the song now, They Forgive. And after the song,